Connecting live video. Good morning. Good morning, internet. Hello. I am live. It says I'm live. So we've got one person watching, so someone knows that I'm here. Say hello. Let me know you're here. Good morning, everybody. I'm sure more of my dear friends will be joining me this fine Thursday morning. Leslie, first through the door. Very good. Good morning. And lovely to see you. And welcome, because this week for our 11 o'clock sing-along, it's Disney week. Hello Emily, hello Sue. I used to teach you, Emily, yes, I hope you're practicing your saxophone and your flute. Good, lovely to see so many of you, and more of us will be joining as we go through because it's our 11 a.m. sing-along. Good morning Alison, good morning to everyone as they join. So this week it's Disney week, which of course I'm very excited about. I have a whole shelf of Disney DVDs up there because we're picking between three Disney songs. We've been picking between The Bare Necessities, Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious, which is a lovely tongue twister, and Be Our Guest from Beauty and the Beast. So I can see so many comments coming in. Good morning, Billy. Good morning, Diane and Maureen. Oh, Greg's bailed this week, has he, Diane? Lovely. Good. Well, I'll tell you what the song is in a little while, but for starters, we're going to get warmed up, and I've got a bit of a Disney-themed warm-up for you, which I'm very excited to have a try of. We'll see how it goes. Good morning, Mike. Good morning, Claire. Good morning, Alison. I think I've already said good morning to you, Alison, but I'll say good morning twice. Good morning, Catherine. Good morning to loads of people. Right, we're going to get started. So let's start with a bit of breathing. Make sure you're sitting up nice and straight, or you're standing if you're able. So you're able to sit up nice and straight. Remember that upside down triangle. Not that a triangle really has a right way up, but there we are. We're going to breathe in after three. 1, 2, 3. Breathe in. 2, 3, and out. 2, 3. Breathe in. 2, 3, and out. 2, 3. Breathe in. 2, 3, and out. 2, 3. And give yourself a little bit of a shake. Make sure you're nice and loose, because the looser you are, the more comfortable you'll be. There's so many more comments coming through. John's here as well. Oh, that's good. Good morning, John. Good morning. So, some tongue twisters now. Here we go. Bibbity boppity boo. Bibbity boppity boo. Wibbly wobbly woo. Wibbly wobbly woo. Diddly doddly diddly doddly diddly doddly do. Diddly doddly diddly doddly diddly doddly do. Zippity zappity zippity zappity zippity zappity zoo. Zippity zappity zippity zappity zippity zappity zoo. Hippity hoppity hippity hoppity hippity hoppity hoo. Hippity hoppity hippity hoppity hippity hoppity hoo. See more comments coming through. Morning Sour, good morning Kate. Oh, the Pauls are here. Hi Paul family. Oh, dear old school buddies of mine. Lovely to see you and welcome. So we're going to do some tongue twisters now. I hope you're ready. This one's Unique New York. Here we go. Unique New York. Unique New York. You need New York. You need New York. You know you need. You know you need. Unique New York. Unique New York. Now we'll double it up. Unique New York. You need New York. Unique New York. You need New York. You know you need unique New York. You know you need unique New York. Now the whole thing. Unique New York. You need New York. You know you need unique New York. Unique New York. You need New York. You know you need unique New York. Wow, lots of comments coming through. Good morning, Modgula. Good morning, Emily. We're excited to sing some Disney. I'm excited to sing some Disney. Yes, it's a really great song we've got this week. Some of you might have already spotted what it is. So many comments coming through. This is amazing. Lovely. It says that I've only been live for a minute, so I don't know what's going on with the technology, but as long as you know what's going on, there we are. So, a bit of red lorry, yellow lorry to get our mouths moving. Let me know if you can't hear the piano. You should be able to. Red lorry, yellow lorry, red lorry, yellow lorry, red lorry, yellow lorry. Stop your turn. Red lorry, yellow lorry, red lorry, yellow lorry, red lorry, yellow lorry. Stop my turn. Red leather, yellow leather, red leather, yellow leather, red leather, yellow leather. Stop your turn. Red leather, yellow leather, red leather, yellow leather, red leather, yellow leather. Stop my turn. Red lorry, yellow leather, red lorry, yellow leather, red lorry, yellow leather. Stop your turn. Red lorry, yellow leather, red lorry, yellow leather. lorry, red leather, yellow lorry, red leather, yellow lorry, stop your turn. Red leather, yellow lorry, red leather, yellow lorry, red leather, yellow lorry, stop my turn. Red trolley, yellow trolley, red trolley, yellow trolley, red trolley, yellow trolley, stop your turn. Red trolley, yellow trolley, red trolley, yellow trolley, red trolley, yellow trolley, stop my turn. Red trolley, yellow trolley, red trolley, yellow trolley, red trolley, yellow trolley, stop your turn. Red trolley, yellow trolley, red trolley, yellow trolley, red trolley, yellow trolley, stop. There we go. You can see lots more comments. I'm super excited for Disney singing. So everyone, this week is a Disney themed warm-up. I know you're excited. I'm excited too. And what I thought we'd do is we take the very famous William Tell overture and we put Disney characters to it. And you can even put in the comments which Disney characters we could do. But I thought we would start with Mickey Mouse, Mickey Mouse, Mickey Mouse, Mouse, Mouse. We'll see how we go. We're going to start here. Nice steady speed. We're going to go like this. Mickey Mouse, Mickey Mouse, Mickey Mouse, 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 Mickey Mouse, Mickey Mouse, Mickey Mouse, 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 Mickey Mouse, Mickey Mouse, Mickey Mouse, 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 Mickey Mouse, Mickey Mouse, Mouse, Mouse. Shall we try it? 1, 2, 3, 4. Mickey Mouse, Mickey Mouse, Mickey Mouse, 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 Mickey Mouse, Mickey Mouse, Mickey Mouse, 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 Mickey Mouse, Mickey Mouse, Mickey Mouse, 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 Mickey Mouse, Mickey Mouse, Mouse, Mouse. Did you get it? Well, you know who's coming next, don't you? Minnie Mouse. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Minnie Mouse, Minnie Mouse, Minnie Mouse, 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 Minnie Mouse, Minnie Mouse, Minnie Mouse, 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 Minnie Mouse, Minnie Mouse, Minnie Mouse, 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 Minnie Mouse, Minnie Mouse, Mouse, Mouse. Buzz Lightyear, that's a hard one. Oh, very good suggestion, Catherine. I think the trick with this, with your suggestions, is 3-syllable words because you've got 3 beats on each one. So Buzz Lightyear, Buzz Lightyear, Buzz Lightyear, yeah, yeah. Oh goodness me, here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Buzz Lightyear, Buzz Lightyear, Buzz Lightyear, yeah, yeah. Buzz Lightyear, Buzz Lightyear, Buzz Lightyear, yeah, yeah. Buzz Lightyear, Buzz Lightyear, Buzz Lightyear, yeah, yeah. Buzz Lightyear, Buzz Lightyear, yeah. Oh, I can see someone suggested Donald Duck. Oh, be careful with this one. It's a family show. 1, 2, here we go. Donald Duck, Donald Duck, Donald Duck, 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 Donald Duck, Donald Duck, Donald Duck, 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 Donald Duck, Donald Duck, Donald Duck, 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 Donald Duck, Donald Duck, Duck, Duck. Very good. I mean, Emily, you suggested Anna. Well, we could have Anna and Elsa, 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 Anna and Elsa. I think that's as close as we can get. Anna and Elsa, here we go. Oh, goodness me. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Anna and Elsa, 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 Anna and Elsa. Oh, lovely suggestion from Katie. Tinkerbell. We can do that. 1, 2, 3. Tinkerbell, 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 bell, bell. Tinkerbell, 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 bell, bell. Tinkerbell, 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 bell, bell. Tinkerbell, Tinkerbell, bell, bell. Oh, Catherine, Luminaire, very good. 1, 2, 3. Luminaire, 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 Luminaire. Diane, I'm not sure that Winnie the Pooh's going to fit, but we'll give it a go. Winnie the Pooh, 2, 1, 2, 3. Winnie the Pooh, Winnie the Pooh, Winnie the Pooh, 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 Winnie the Pooh, Winnie the Pooh, Winnie the Pooh, 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 Winnie the Pooh, Winnie the Pooh, Winnie the Pooh, 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 Winnie the Pooh, Winnie the Pooh, Pooh, Pooh. There we go. Well, hopefully that's got you feeling warmed up. Well, there's lots more coming through. Oh, Leslie, that is a good one. Let's do Mrs. Potts to finish because that'll lead us nicely in to perhaps the winning song. #clue. So, Mrs. Potts, Mrs. Potts, Mrs. Potts, Potts, Potts. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Mrs. Potts, Mrs. Potts, Mrs. Potts, 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 Mrs. Potts, Mrs. Potts, Mrs. Potts, 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 Mrs. Potts, Mrs. Potts, Mrs. Potts, 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 Mrs. Potts, Mrs. Potts, Potts, Potts. And another comment come through is Peter Pan. Peter Pan. 1, 2, this is hard. 1, 2, 3. Peter Pan, Peter Pan, Peter Pan, Pan, Pan. Peter Pan, Peter Pan, Peter Pan, Pan, Pan. Peter Pan, Peter Pan, Peter Pan, Pan, Pan. Peter Pan, Peter Pan, Pan, Pan. Warmed up. I think we're warmed up. Lovely stuff, everybody. And what lovely suggestions from you all. So brilliant. Well, on to our Disney song that we're going to have a go at singing. We've been choosing this week between the Bare Necessities from the Jungle Book, from Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious from Mary Poppins. You know you can say it backwards, which is Docious-Ali-Expialistic-Fragicali-Rupus. You can tell I've been practicing. And then finally, our third choice was Be Our Guest from Beauty and the Beast. And today's winner is... Be Our Guest is our winner. We're going to sing Be Our Guest today, which is ironic because we're not allowed guests around our houses just yet, are we? We've got a couple of days. So, team, we're going to start off with Be Our Guest. The words are under the See More button for you to find. And we're not going to do the whole song because we would literally be here till about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So I've taken out some bits of it just so as we're not here forever and a day. So this song starts with 3 simple words. Be our guest. So let's do that. I'm going to nod my head on each one. Be our guest. Because at the beginning it's not in time. We just go be our guest and we're off. Da, da, do, 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 do. Okay, so that's a kind of tricky moment. So we've got be our, then we've got guest, be our guest, put your service to the test. And it's quite low. So the good thing about Luminaire is he has a lovely French accent. So feel free to do your French accent as much as you like throughout the piece. I know, thank you. And do not worry if it goes too low. Just speak those bits. Because in the song, both he and Mrs. Potts speak lots of the lines. So it's going to be a bit of Sprechsong as we did last week with Speaky singing. So let's give it a go. We've got be our guest, put our service to the test. And it goes right down low. Let me just get exactly the right notes. Put our service to the test. I can't go down that low. Put our service to the test. So I'm going to go put our service to the test and just say to the test rather than go right down low. So let's give it a go. Here we go. Be our guest, put our service to the test. There we go. Lovely. Then next bit, nice kind of meandering bit. Tie, where is it? Tie your napkin round your neck, Sherry, and we'll provide the rest. And it goes right down low again. Tie your napkin round your neck, Sherry, and we'll provide the rest. One more time. 1, 2, 3. Tie your napkin round your neck, Sherry, and we'll provide the rest. It's a very wordy song, so the more you move your mouth around, the easier it will be. Let's go from the top. Be our guest. Here we go. Be our guest, put our service to the test. Tie your napkin round your neck, Sherry, and we'll provide the rest. It's quite low at the moment, but it is going to get higher as we go through. So next bit, soup du jour. This is French. Soup of the day, I believe. Soup du jour, hot hors d'oeuvres. I can't remember what that are. I was terrible at French at school, as you can tell from my terrible French accent. Soup du jour, hot hors d'oeuvres, why we only live to serve. The more your silly French accent is in there, the better. For those of you that know your Andrew Lloyd Webber, think the Canaan Days song from Joseph and His Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat. That's the level of ridiculous French accents that we can have this fine morning. Très bon. Lovely. So, that was embarrassing. So, I can see more comments coming through. Well, lots more suggestions for the sing-along coming, the warm-ups. When we'll have another Disney week at some point, I'm sure, and we'll try some more then. So, soup du jour, we go up higher. Soup du jour, hot hors d'oeuvres, why we only live to serve. Let's get to that. 1, 2, 3. Soup du jour, hot hors d'oeuvres, why we only live to serve. Yes, ooh la la indeed. Yes, lots of ooh la la. We do like a bit of ooh la la on a Thursday morning. Lovely. So let's do that soup du jour one more time. 1, 2, 3. Soup du jour, hot hors d'oeuvres, why we only live to serve. And then this next line is kind of spoken. Try the grey stuff, it's delicious. Don't believe me, ask the dishes. Delicious and dishes don't technically rhyme, but you can get away with it if you speak it. So, try the grey stuff, it's delicious. Don't believe me, ask the dishes. So, let's go from soup du jour, because I'm sure a lot of you already know this song. Soup du jour, 1, 2, 3. Soup de jour, hot hors d'oeuvres, why we only live to serve. Try the grey stuff, it's delicious, don't believe me, ask the dishes. And then we're off for the next bit. We've done this melody before. They can sing, they can dance, after all, miss, this is France. And he actually speaks it on the original. They can sing, they can dance, after all, miss, this is France. And it goes back down. They can sing, I always get this melody wrong, it's trickier than it looks. They can sing, they can dance, after all, miss, this is France. Something like that, but we're going to speak that line anyway, so it doesn't really matter. And you're in a car park in Lakeside doing my sing-along. Well, that's a first. Yes, I will sing this only once. Very good, Diane. Yes, I mean, singing it in a lakeside car park has got to be the best place anyone has said they're singing it from. And we've had people from Australia and someone in Peru. So, I mean, lakeside car park, that's my winner right now. Right, team. We're going to go from they can sing, they can dance, after all, miss, this is France. Because the next bit goes, and the dinner here, we go on to one note, and the dinner here is never second best. And the dinner here is never second best. We'll just get this last bit done before we try and run that whole little chunk. Go on, unfold your menu. Go on, get the right notes. Go on, unfold your menu. Go on, unfold your menu. Then we go, take a chance and then you'll take a chance and then you'll be our guest. We our guest, be our guest. And that last bit, be our guest, be our guest, be our guest. I think we'll be all right. We're going to go for the beginning and bung that whole first chunk in a row because you've actually done most of the song now, but it's tricky every time it comes back. So, from the top, be our guest. Here we go. Be our guest, be our guest, put our service to the test. Tie your napkin round your neck, Sherry, and we'll provide the rest. Soup de jour, hot hors d'oeuvres, why we only live to serve. Try the grey stuff, it's delicious, don't believe me, ask the dishes. They can sing, they can dance, after all, miss, this is France. And the dinner here is never second best. Go on, unfold your menu, take a chance and then you'll be our guest. We our guest, be our guest. How did we do? Am I singing the wrong words, Emily? I probably am. Is it glance? Did I say take a chance? I'm sorry, I'm an old person. Take a glance, not chance. Emily is being my word police today. Fantastic, that's what I need. I sing it wrong. Right, team, we're going to go one more time. Here we go. Be our guest. 1, 2, 3. Be our guest. Be our guest. Put our service to the test. Tie your napkin round your neck, Sherry, and we'll provide the rest. Soup de jour, hot hors d'oeuvres, why we only live to serve. Try the grey stuff, it's delicious, don't believe me, ask the dishes. They can sing, they can dance, after all, miss, this is France. And the dinner here is never second best. Come on and mold your menu, take a glance and then you'll be our best. Be our guest, be our guest. No, Emily, don't let your children tell you off if you're telling me to sing it right. No, absolutely not. You're allowed to correct me. I get it wrong, and I'm glad to correct my mistakes. Now, the next bit of the song, I'm missing out the next bit, and we're going to jump to the French accent bit. And this bit we are going to speak with our beautiful French accent, and we are going to go, life is so unnerving for a servant who's not serving. Now, I apologise for my French accent. As you will quickly discover, nada. I mean, that's Spanish. But there we are. The girl in the car next to you in the lakeside car park thinks you're nuts. Don't worry, we're all a little mad here, Anne, and being nuts, that's fine by me. So, we're going to go from life is so unnerving for a servant who's not serving. We're just going to speak it like that. Here we go. Life is so unnerving for a servant who's not serving. Then we're going to go, he's not whole without a soul to wait upon. So it's still in a rhythm, but it's not sung. He is not whole without a soul to wait upon. From Life is So Unnerving. Here we go. Life is so unnerving for a servant who's not serving. He's not whole without a soul to wait upon. You can sing it or you can speak it, however you find it easier. And then we're going to go, ah, those good old days when we were useful. And I want a bit of melodrama. Ah, the good old days when we were useful. Because melodrama is key for this bit. It's kind of French, it's like fake French cinema, I suppose. Not that I've watched a lot, so I don't really know. From ah, those good old days when we were useful. And then we go, suddenly those good old days are gone. And you end up singing that note. Suddenly the good old days are gone. Or gone, if you want to be up there. So, life is so unnerving. Let's go from there. Here we go. Here we go. Life is so unnerving for a servant who's not serving. He's not whole without a soul to wait upon. Ah, those good old days when we were useful. Suddenly those good old days are gone. Did you get it? I'm sure your French accents are amazing. I wish I had a beret. I did have a hunt around my home, but I don't own a beret. Otherwise I would be having my French beret on, very much so. Then we're going to go even more melodramatic with two arms. And we're going to go, 10 years we've been rusting, needing so much more than dusting. Like that. Here we go, all together. 10 years we've been rusting, needing so much more than dusting. Oh, it's a beautiful thing, I'm sure. And then we go, needing exercise. You can do a bit of a run or something. Needing exercise, a chance to use our skills. The more over the top, the more you will enjoy this. If you're by yourself like I am, you can be silly. If you're with someone next to you, don't let their judgment rain on your parade. Oh, there's another musical there. So, 10 years we've been rusting, needing so much more than dusting, needing exercise, a chance to use our skills. Most days we lay around the castle, is our next line. Most days we lay around the castle. Wave your arms, overact, come on, ham it up. And then we get into the tongue twistery bit. Yes, I hope the Lakeside Lady is doing all the actions in her car. Yes, I'm sure she is. I'm sure she is. Why ever not? Right, team. We're going to go from Life is So Unnerving. See if we can get this whole little chunk. Here we go. Life is so unnerving for a servant who's not serving. He's not whole without a soul to wait upon. Ah, those good old days when we were useful. Suddenly the good old days were gone. 10 years we've been rusting, needing so much more than dusting, needing exercise, a chance to use our skills. Most days we lay around the castle. And then we go, flabby, fat and lazy, you walked in and oopsie daisy. All in time like that. I'll do that slower. Flabby, fat and lazy, you walked in and whoopsie daisy. Now that is almost worse than the Good Morning one we had, wasn't it? Way back in, was it week 2, week 3? With Nothing Could Be Grander Than Being in Louisiana. Now we've got flabby, fat and lazy, you walked in and oopsie daisy. Flabby, fat and lazy, you walked in and oopsie daisy. Flabby, fat and lazy, you walked in and oopsie daisy. Lee, I do think lockdown may have finally got to me, yes. Anne's restricted by the car doors, but that's okay. You just do what you can do from a car park. Oh, goodness. Right, so flabby, fat and lazy, you walked in and oopsie daisy. We're going to go from the beginning and try and put that all in a row. Top of the song. Be our guest. Here we go. Be our guest, be our guest, put our service to the test. Tie your napkin round your neck, Sherry, and we'll provide the best. Soup du jour, hot hors d'oeuvres, why we only live to serve. Try the grey stuff, it's delicious, don't believe me. Ask the dishes, they can sing, they can dance. After all, miss, this is France, and the dinner here is never second best. Go on, unfold your menu, take a glance, and then you'll be our guest. We our guest, be our guest. Life is so unnerving for a servant who's not serving. He's not all without a soul to wait upon. Those good old days when we were useful. Suddenly those good old days are gone. 10 years we've been rusting, needing so much more than dusting, needing exercise, a chance to use our skills. Most days we lay around sick our soul. Flabby, fat and lazy, you walked in and oopsie daisy. Be our guest, be our guest. Oh, and then we're off. How did you do? Let me know how you're getting on. You think this is about us in lockdown? Yes, 10 years I've been rusting. Yeah, I think I've been rusting since before lockdown. Yeah, there we are. Right, so then we're into be our guest, be our guest. Different words, but the same tune we've had before. But it's faster. It's be our guest, our command is your request. It's 10 years since we've had anybody here and we've obsessed. We're going to do it slower to get into it, but then we'll see how we do. So, be our guest. 1, 2, 3. Be our guest, our command is your request. It's 10 years since we've had anybody here and we're obsessed. I hope you're not calling me flabby and fat, whoever said that. I've actually lost quite a lot of weight during lockdown. I've improved. Anyway, so, be our guest, 1, 2, 3. Be our guest, our command is your request. It's 10 years since we've had anybody here and we're obsessed. Then we have with your meal, with your ease. Yes, indeed, we aim to please. Let's do that again. With your meal, with your ease. Yes, indeed, we aim to please. Oh, I'm glad Ruby is loving it, Katie. I'm glad of that. Hello, Ruby. Sing loud. Upset your neighbours like I probably am. So, be our guest. 1, 2, 3. Be our guest, Oh, I did it wrong. Be our guest. 1, 2, 3. Be our guest, our command is your request. It's 10 years since we've had anybody here and we're obsessed. And I mean, it does certainly feel like it's been 10 years since we've had anybody around our houses, doesn't it? With your meal, with your ease. Yes, indeed, we aim to please. Let's do that bit. 1, 2, 3. With your meal, with your ease. Yes, indeed, we aim to please. And this bit is where we get ready for our Cakewalk, Jazz Hands, big finish ending. I know, you're excited, I can tell. We're going to go, while the candlelight's still glowing, let us help you, we'll keep going. And we're going to pull the speed back. While the candlelight's still glowing, let us help you, we'll keep going. While the candlelight's still glowing, let us help you, we'll keep going. And then we're into high kick land. Now, if you are able to, get some high kicks in as we go into the next bit. We're going to go from be our guest, our command is your request, to get used to that slow down bit before our big jazz hand finish. Are we ready? Be our guest, 1, 2, 3. Be our guest, our command is your request. It's 10 years since we've had anybody here, and we're obsessed with your meal, with your ease. Yes, indeed, we aim to please. While the candlelight's still glowing, let us help you, we'll keep going. And then we're off into our high kicks. We're going to go course by course, kick, 1 by 1, kick, if you're able. Now, I can't do that and play the piano. I will just fall over. But yeah, that's where your kicks go. Course by course, kick, 1 by 1, kick. Because in the music there's a... which I'll try and remember to play to help us out. Let me know how you get on with your high kicks. I do love to hear about a good high kick. So, course by course, 1 by 1, kick, till we shout, enough, I'm done. And I want you to actually shout it, enough, I'm done, with good high energy. Raise those roofs wherever you are, car parks or living rooms. So, we're going to go from course by course. Here we go, 1, 2, course by course, kick, 1 by 1, kick, till we shout, enough, I'm done. Did you get it? Sure you did. Okay, Then we'll sing you off to sleep as you digest. Nice long bit. Then we'll sing you off to sleep as you digest. And give it a good bit of like warmth to it. Photos required of highest kicks. Yes, definitely. Whoever said that. I want to see the highest kick possible. I mean, my leg goes about that far. So there we are. It won't be me winning, but it'll be one of you. Send your pictures to the Queen's Theatre or tag me in on Twitter or something. I'd love to see a good high kick. That will just make my Thursday. Particularly as it's not the brightest of Thursdays today, is it? So high kicks, that'll definitely help. So we're going to go course by course kick. 1, 2. Course by course kick. 1 by 1 kick. Till we shout, enough, I'm done. Then we sing you off to sleep with you digest, as you digest. And then we're back to speed. Tonight you'll pop your feet up, but for now let's eat up. I'll do that again. Tonight you'll pop your feet up, but for now let's eat up. Quite a tongue twister that bit. 1, 2, 3. Tonight you'll pop your feet up, but for now let's eat up. Be our guest. We think it's great. Oh, that's good. I'm glad you're having a fun time, Scarlett. I think it's great. I have a lovely old time. It's more for me than it is for you half the time, I'm sure. So, tonight you'll prop your feet up, but for now let's eat up. Tongue twisty bit. And then we're into our big finish. We're going to go, be our guest. Back to that note. Be our guest. And then we go up one higher. Be our guest. Then we go up one higher. Be our guest, please be our guest. And that's our finish. Wow. You got to hold that note for so long. I don't even know how many counts it is. So we've got be our guest, be our guest, be our guest, please on this note. Please, and then up to be our guest. And that's the end of the song. I know, I'm looking at my face back because I'm about 14 seconds behind you and I look like I'm constipated or something. So do try and do it with a smile. Not, open, big and full. Right, team. Let's give it a go from the beginning. All in a row, and then I think it'll be performance time, won't it? So, from the very top, I'll try not to go too fast because this is a song that gets progressively faster, but I'll try and keep a lid on it. You love a big finish. I love a big finish too. And I think, I'm playing piano, but you can give us some Be Our Guest jazz hands. And I think once we put some props in a minute, then I think we'll be away. Woo indeed, Claire. Come on, right, from the top. Be our guest. Are we ready? 1, 2. Be our guest. Be our guest. Put our service to the test. Tie your napkin round your neck, Sherry, and we'll provide the rest. Soup to sure, hot hors d'oeuvres. Why, we only live to serve. Try the grey stuff, it's delicious. Don't believe me? Ask the dishes. They can sing, they can dance. After all, miss, this is France. And a dinner here is never second best. Go on and fold your menu. Take a chance and then you'll be our guest. Be our guest, be our guest. Life is so unnerving. For a servant is not serving. He's not all without a soul to wait upon. All those good old days when we were useful. Suddenly those good old days are gone. 10 years we've been rusting, needing so much more than dusting, needing exercise, a chance to use our skills. Most days we just lay around the castle. Flabby, fat and lazy, you walked in and oopsie daisy. Be our guest, be our guest. Our command is your request. It's 10 years since we've had anybody here, and we're obsessed with your meal, with your ease. Yes, indeed, we aim to please. While the candlelight's still glowing, let us help you. We'll keep going, course by course, one by one, till we shout, enough, I'm done. Off to sleep till you digest. Tonight you'll prop your feet up, take a tongue and eat up. Be our guest, be our That is a big song. I got the bit. I was correct. I said chance instead of glance. I got that wrong, and I forgot the line. Then we'll sing you off to sleep as we digest. So performance time, everyone. Well, this is about Luminaire. And what is Luminaire? Well, Luminaire is a lovely person that is serving dinner. So I've got my apron now. I don't own a chef's hat. But I've got my apron. Put my apron on, and I would play in my rather fetching kind of oven gloves. If you've got your oven gloves, you can use these as your jazz hands. Mine are Incredible Hulk, but you can use these as your, I obviously can't play the piano like this, that's not going to work. But yeah, put your oven gloves on, and then you've got your jazz hands ready, haven't you? Glorious. And if you haven't got any of that, and you're just a Disney fan, get your Mickey Mouse ears. Oh, look at this. This is glorious, isn't it? And if you want to wave your tea towel, I've got my... It's a bit dirty, actually. I've got my tea towel here, and that's got Mickey Mouse on it as well. And I'm actually going to put my buddy Goofy that I bought when I was a kid in Disneyland next to me for Mickey Mouse Week. So, are you ready to perform it? I mean, I'm loving life right now. Oh, Goofy looks good on the screen. He looks maybe a little less sober. He's not sitting up very straight, but there we are. So, are we ready? Big performance time. Off we go. Ladies and gentlemen, sing as loudly as possible. I can see lots of you are very excited. I want to see lots of pictures of you with your jazz hand oven gloves all over social media. Tag me, tag the Queens in it. Make sure that I get to see you having a great time. But it's performance time, so open your windows, open your back of your door, open your car door if you're in a lakeside car park. Perform it to the masses. Here we go. Be our guest, put our service to the test. Tie your napkin round your neck, sherry, and we'll provide you best. Soup du jour, hot hors d'oeuvres, why we only live to serve. Try the grey stuff, it's delicious. Don't believe me, ask the dishes. They can sing, they can dance. After all, miss, this is France, and the dinner here is never second best. Go on, unfold your menu, take your turns, and then you'll be our guest. Be our guest, be our guest. Life is so unnerving for a servant who's not serving. He's not old without a soul to wait upon. Those good old days when we were useful, suddenly those good old days are gone. 10 years we've been rusting, needing so much more than dusting, needing exercise, a chance to use our skills. Most days we laze around the castle, flabby, fat and lazy, you walked in and oopsie daisy. Be our guest, be our guest. Our command is your request. It's 10 years since we've had anybody here, and we're obsessed with your meal, with your ease. Yes, indeed, we aim to please. While the candlelight's still going, let us help you. We'll keep going. Here we go. Course by course, one by one, till we shout, enough, I'm done. Then we'll sing you off to sleep as you digest. Tonight we'll pop your feet up, but for now let's eat up. Be our guest, be our guest, be our guest. Please be our guest. Hey! Oh, that is a big last note. Well done, everybody. I hope you've had fun for our sing-along today. Next week, I think, is a very more glitzy glam week. I think there'll be sequins and showgirls next week. Well, obviously no showgirls, it'll just be me. But yes, I think that's the plan for next week. It's been lovely to share this time with you. Make sure that you've liked the video. Feel free to share it with your friends, and do send me lots of pictures with you with your jazz hand oven gloves. I think that would be absolutely amazing to see. I hope you've had fun, and thanks again to Clarion Futures, who have been funding this stage of the project. So thanks to them, because they are keeping us singing at home whilst in our various stages of lockdown. Well, thank you for all the lovely comments coming through. I'm glad you've had a great time, and have a lovely rest of your day, and see you next week 11 o'clock for more singing. I'm going to wave with my oven glove. Right, bye everybody, see you next week. Bye-zy bye. Bye. I'm still waving, it's not working.